Okay. Hey, Google, turn the volume down one notch. What's up, everybody? Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Hey, Google, turn the music down 2 notches. See if that thing works, man. I don't even know if we're allowed to play music on here. But anyway, we won't get into it. Get some people in here. Sunday night. Make sure people can hear me. Country, I didn't get notified, but I'm here. Man, I just called YouTube and told them, man, you better start notifying country, man. Stop playing games. Can you hear me? We got to make sure you can hear me, man. Hopefully we get some people in the house. I probably should have posted up that it's alive, right? Let's see. Is Amy in here? Smokey, what's up, brother? Talk about a couple things tonight. Get some people in the house. Almost got that 25,000 subscribers. Let's see what we're doing tonight. Where are the people at, man? No one's getting a notification or what? Let me go on here and do something, man. Let me put a notification on here, man. Let me see if people are coming in here. Okay, let's see if it works out. Amy Kruger, hey, no notification. I wonder why they're doing this, man. What's up with these people? Joe, what's up, Big Joe? How you doing? You out of that halfway house yet or what? We're going to get some people in here, hopefully, Amy. I don't know what's up, man. They're trying to kill us, man. They don't want to give people a notification or what? We're going to talk about this thing that happened in Minneapolis, too, man, where the cops killed this kid, 22-year-old kid. Tyler, what's up, man? Smokey, you got a notification? Okay. Hopefully people start getting some notifications, man. Amy, how many books are we giving away tonight? Amy, don't say too many. Am I allowed to have the music on? Can you guys hear the music or no? I don't know if I'm allowed to have music on here on a live, man. I got a notification. Yeah, I'm out of the halfway house on home confinement and glad to be. That's what's up. Try to get some people in here, man. We're going to talk about a couple things, man. Looking for the truth. Salute. With respect, homie. That's what's up. We appreciate you, man. Matt Farino, what's up? Watch music copyright. Okay, so can you guys hear the music in the background? If so, I'm going to turn it off. Hey, Google, turn off the music. Just seems like it's super quiet around here tonight, man. Must be all the snow and I don't know, man. We got to get hyped up, man. We can't be on no live, man, without getting hyped, man. Andy, what's up, Andy? I see you, man. I see your little picture right there. You got on prison clothes. You're in a prison picture, I think, right? Okay, now we got notified. Okay, so it took him in. AK, what's up, brother? So, Amy, how many books are we giving away tonight? 3? We got 3 books. We're gonna give away 3 books tonight to people that don't have no books. There's a dude that hit me up, was like, man, I wanted a book before Christmas. I forgot who it was, but do you remember who that was? Randy 8, what's up? Curtis Lux in that house. We ain't seen Curtis in a while, huh? Edward Williams, Adam, Bangles. I don't know, man. Can Joe Burrows do it or what? Joshua Rice, PR Samurai. We'll answer some questions tonight. The channel's obviously growing. Yesterday, man, I was tired, man. I was beat down, man. And honestly, all right, 3 books. So honestly, yesterday, man, I was making a video and my camera died. I'm like, what? And I'm going to keep it real with you, man. My wife's son had took the charger. So I'm like, damn, man. Like I'm doing a book reading yesterday to put out a video. So that gets scratched. So I loaded up. I got it going. I talked for about 33 minutes the second time and the camera dies again. And by that time I had to go to my wife's grandmother's birthday party. She's 87 years old. God bless her soul. So I didn't have time to put out a video yesterday, man. I wanted to, but your boy was slacking, man. I'm trying to do it 7 days a week, but I was slacking. So maybe I'll have to do 2 in a day or something this week, right? Got a guest, man, coming on this week, man, that I don't know, man. I don't know. Got a special guest, man, hopefully, if everything goes away as planned. We're going to have a former federal judge come on the channel, man. What's up with that? How many people do that? You guys want to hear from a former federal judge? Giving a message for youngsters. Let them know how serious this shit is and how, he had to impose mandatory minimums. So we're gonna have a federal judge on the show. So I hope you guys like that one. I also did an interview tonight because this week I was just going to do all just me talking, right? But Steven Linares, what's up, bro? Respect to you too, man. We need a Latin King to come on. You ready? You ready for an interview? Any DC dudes, man? People want to hear from DC dudes. We do need to get a DC dude on here. I got a DC homeboy, man. He's a white kid, man. Was in the DC car. We was going back and forth, man. I was hoping to get him on here, man. Once upon a time, he used to be my celly. Was definitely trying to get him on here. So, questions and answers. And what about this Minneapolis mayor? Says no knock warrants. He's done with that. You guys know what a no knock warrant is? The cops in Minneapolis, I don't know all the details, but they go in. Tell me how you feel about this. They go into this house. Let me just read you a little piece of it, man. We're talking about the Southsiders and stuff too tonight. Let me see. This channel is blowing up, my favorite. Well, I hope it does blow up like the World Trade Center, man. The more it blows up, man, the more money we can make, the more money we can give out to people that need it, man, for real. That's the mission. So anyway, the Minneapolis mayor imposed a moratorium on no-knock warrants Friday, 2 days after a SWAT team entered a downtown apartment and killed Amir Locke, a black man who his parents said was executed after he was startled from a deep sleep and reached for a legal firearm to protect himself. So the cops go in here, no-knock warrant, and they shoot the dude, man. I don't know all the details, but boy, it's crazy, right? I mean, he had a legal gun. I don't know what they were doing in the house. I don't know if they had the wrong house. There's been cases where the cops go into wrong houses, man. I think they shot an old lady one time in New York City on a warrant, no-knock warrant. They bust in the house. And for any of you that have never, hey, my homeboy wrote me from USB Beaumont and told him about your show. And I absolutely would love to do a phone interview about the situation. It's hard to do phone interviews, homie, but if he's from there, yeah, I definitely would like to talk to him, man, for sure. Joe, you got my number, bro. If you don't email me, I'll give it to you again. But I know you got my number. Have them call me. I know they're locked down. Everyone's still locked down, I think, right? I was thinking maybe tomorrow, man. But with the BOP, you never know. So anyway, no-knock warrants. How many people have been involved in a no-knock warrant? Man, I've been in house. Man, I was in my first no-knock warrant, man, when I want to say I was 13, man. I was at my buddy's house, and I talk about Booper in my book. You guys heard about him. His Uncle Bobby, selling dope out of his house. We're over there. We're chilling. We're playing darts. And the cops hit the door. Boom! I'm like, oh, shit. I'm only 13 or 14 years old. Definitely a scary situation. I've been in another house where they threw the concussion grenades through the windows, man, in my neighborhood. And it was just like these things rock you, man. Like you feel it in your heart. Them no-knock warrants, man, they can get dangerous, man. Chad, the IRS has done that to people as well. Most don't know they have their own task forces. Do they? Holy shit, I better make sure my taxes are paid this year. I hate paying taxes, man. You guys like paying taxes? This shit sucks at the end of the year, right? Damn, I'm spilling water, man. This thing's going to be on recorded. I apologize. They knock here in Baltimore with a ram. So back in the day, and I don't condone any of this stuff, or I mean, I don't promote this shit, but we used to have tires, man, like big truck tires in the door. So when they hit the door with the ram, the tire would push the door back. And they ended up hitting the house that I went to prison for, one of the houses. They hit it with a tank, man. They came with one of them, like a police tank, with one of them big old long sticks on it, and this metal plate. Boom, they hit the door flies across the street. Crazy, crazy night, man. Police can just kick in your door without noticing. They don't got to say, police, open up the door. Nope, they just kick in the door. Well, they usually kick in the door and then start screaming, right? Chad, love what you do. I did 14 years, FCI Victorville. I'm out here kicking an ass. Federal system got my attention, made a believer out of me. Tony Collins, you've been in Victorville? Email me, bro. Email me. Even the FCI's, no joke. I got my boy. I wonder if you were in the FCI Victorville with him, man. Jimmy Thompson. I got a picture of him in here somewhere. He just got out, man. I had to help him, man. He was my partner in there, man. He was like one of my right-hand dudes. Old man. I tell you guys about him, man. They released him from prison and pretty much just told him, hey, man, you're going to North Carolina. He's like, my family's in West Virginia. They're like, man, see you later. You're out of here. So he ends up getting out, and he's going to a place where he don't know anybody, don't know anything. Jimmy's probably tapping in tonight, man. We're going to bring Jimmy on for an interview as soon as I can convince him. Michael Assens, glad to be here tonight, man. Been a long, cold, snowy ice weekend here in the city. Definitely, man. Cold up here too, man. Cold, plenty of snow. One of my dogs will walk outside. He don't even want to walk out there. It's so cool. He lifts his leg up and let him back in. The female, she's gone, bro. She's out there running around, everything. Higher powered. What's up, Matt Farino? 2 great interviews with Boston guys. Yeah, man, that Boston guy interview, like they banged us, like not monetized, all kinds of stuff on that because they seen, obviously the thumbnail and the rope was in there and all of that stuff. But they ended up, checking out the video and they approved it. They banged me on TikTok for it, but it is what it is. Guess what? It was a message that needed to go out there, man. It was a personal message to a lot of people because the shit that we go through, like I say, man, this is sometimes on this channel, man, we're all we got is each other, man. Had a dude reach out to me today, said, hey, I was best friends with Ricky Fackrell. You guys remember Ricky Fackrell? White kid killed 2 people in prison. SAC gang member kills 1 dude, goes and kills another dude, ends up with life. We did an interview with that dude today, so going to edit it tonight. We'll have it out tomorrow for you guys. Hopefully we'll be bringing the federal judge on the next day or 2 if all goes as planned. He's a wonderful guy. He's doing a bunch of work for Leonard Pelletier, Native American. Some of you guys might know who that is. We're probably going to discuss that. Try to get people to start writing some support letters for this brother, for clemency. See what we can do, man. Curtis Lux, that's what's up, man. We appreciate you. Big Curtis with the $4.99 in the house. Rick Eastman, yo, Chad, keep up the positive and spreading the message, bro. That's what we're going to try to do. My voice is a little bit scratchy, man. Danielle Foster, always here, man. We always appreciate you. Chris Lux, do you have to sign into your YouTube account through a server, not the YouTube app? I don't know. So, is there anybody that wants a book tonight, man? First person to say, I want a book. We're going to shoot you a book. Shoot out some books this week. So, look. My voice is a little scratchy, man. I ain't feeling so hot today. But I'm here, man. Higher power. Yes, free Leonard Pelletier. We're gonna ask people to, do some Jay Vasquez. You're getting a book. Curtis, you haven't got a book yet? Jay Vasquez, you're getting a book. So email me. Curtis Lux, you're getting a book. And Cool Mike, you're getting a book. Those are the 3 books tonight, man. Michael Blade. You know what? We're gonna give out 4 books. Those first 4 right there, Amy. To Shoma Calkins, I know I sent you a book, bro. Or was a t-shirt. I did something, man. I did something. We're giving out 4 books tonight. I don't want you guys to be mad at me. But it's going to get greater later because not just because of me, but because of all of us, man. We're almost there. We're almost at that 25,000 subscribers, right? What happens to Jews in prison? Would I get whooped? No. Nothing happens to Jews in prison, man. You're not getting whooped. You're going to eat good. You guys get these special trays. I don't like them. Some people like them. They get these kosher trays. And if people mess with the Jews in the places I've been, they call the rabbi, and they got this other organization that all the Jews communicate with, and they got power, man. I want to say, where the hell are they out of, man? I forgot where they were out of, but this rabbi don't play no games, and he's got connections. Baby Lag Neef, love the book. My book just came. That's what's up. I'm glad you got it. AK White Boy, that's where your book went to, bro. That money you sent for the book, it went to her. So if you guys haven't grabbed the book and you want one, man, support us. Grab one. $25 for an autographed copy, covers postage and handling. We'll get the book out to you the next day. I got a bunch of books over here. If I could pick up my computer and take it over there, I'd show you, but got a bunch of books going out tomorrow. Ben's sending them out. If you didn't get your book and you're owed a book, give it 7 days. If you didn't get it, tell me, man. We'll resend the book, man. Feels like you were just under 5,000 subs saying when you get 25,000, you'll do the giveaway. Hey, it happened a lot sooner, man. It happened a lot sooner than we thought, man. But definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate everybody sharing the channel. I also did something else, man. So I'm going to start, when I start sending out these books, I'm going to ask you guys to do this. We got these little things that you can stick on the gas tank at the gas station, right? With our QR code. They can put their phone right on it. Boom, blood on the razor wire. Take them right there. So if I start shooting you guys like 10 of those, will you start putting them out for me? Start putting them out, man. We're going to grow the channel together because after we give away this, we'll figure out something else, man. We're going to give back to the people, man. We're going to give back to the people. Curtis Lux, I just got your email. So the 3 or 4 people we said you're getting in a book, email us so I can get them out in the morning, man. I got a couple cases to do in the morning. Going to the studio tomorrow to do an audio reading of the book. Almost done with that, so we'll have the audio book out hopefully soon. It's taking a little longer than I thought. It's different when you're in the studio and you got to edit the joint. They're editing it while I'm doing it and all of that stuff. So, Destiny Feathers, send some my way out here in Texas. I'll tell everyone about your show. Destiny, shoot me your email address. Email me and shoot me an address. I got something for you. What size t-shirt you wear, Destiny? Got a couple t-shirts left up there. Shoot me your address and tell me what size t-shirt you wear. Curtis Lux with the $4.99. Boy, before the night's over, Amy Curtis is going to pay for his own book. That's what's up. Curtis in the house. Appreciate you, man. Hosea Villa. Hosea Villa was one of the big winners, man, with our last giveaway, man. He's always helping the channel, always pushing, man. We appreciate you. Chad, do you need 3X or 4X shirts yet? Joe, I think I got one 3X up there, man. I've been faking on the merchandise, man. You guys don't even know, man. Like it's time consuming, man. Taking care of 2 babies, running the paralegal business, trying to get videos out every day, trying to answer emails. Like today, man, honestly, I had like 219 emails. I hadn't answered the prison emails in like 5 or since they went on lockdown. So I got up this morning. I was up at 4:00 this morning. So if you guys see me like, commenting back at 4 a.m. on your YouTube thing, that's what I was doing this morning, man. Putting stuff together for videos. I got another good video, man, that I'm doing. Just me talking. That's coming out. Josh W, new to the channel, but been binge watching every video. Binge watch it and share it, bro. We appreciate you, Josh. Glad to have you on the team, man. Everybody's part of the Blood on the Razor Wire family that's here, man. I've been missing the lives too many hours lately at work. I feel you, bro. I'm tired as hell tonight, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tired. Someone had sent me Matt Freno sent the Cashapp in minutes. Joe Klowski, I sent a 3X or 4X shirt. I'll buy it Thursday. I need. Okay. I think I got one 3X left up there, homeboy. Working on the merchandise, man. I've been faking, man. For real. You might need a partner on that paralegal business. I don't need no partners right now, big dog. I don't need no partners. I just do what I can, man. And it's nothing against other people. Like I've had a couple of people that got out of prison that were jailhouse lawyers. Tony Collins, you told me to hit you up. Been trying to figure it out. Give me a heads up on how to reach you. Tony, email me tonight. Freedom Fighters, PC, P as in Paul, C as in Charlie, @gmail.com. Let me tell you guys something, man. Having 2 little babies, I love them, but boy, is it hard. Can't sleep at night, man. Cannot sleep. We're taking shifts, but it's rough, man. Chris Campbell, hey, Chad Redwood from Kentucky again, still doing your thing. Homie, is the whole BOP on lockdown? They are, but some of the chicks have been emailing me or calling me. I had 2 females call me yesterday and today that we're doing cases for, but they were in like the camp. So they're locked down. They can't go out of the building to use the email, but they were able to jump on the jack. So some people are able to call like in camps, I think. And whoever's got them jacks in prison, sometimes I get a couple calls. Did another dude die from that situation in Beaumont? Do people know? Someone hit me up and said the other dude died too that was stabbed. And from what I was reading, I'm not saying it's me saying this, but from what I read, I think it was the Serenos that died, man. The first 2. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but from the stuff that I'm reading, that's what I think. But we'll see. Tintin Piggy. Hey, man, I'm new to the world, Amy. They ain't trying to trick me, are they? Remember that one guy was trying to trick me that one time, Amy, to say certain stuff by writing it on there, and I started reading it. And good thing I had a country accent. It didn't sound right. So the trick wasn't on me. It was on them. Baby leg Neef. I have 5 kids. Baby leg Neef. I have 5 kids. How old are your kids? Chad, is there a Puerto Rican Boston car, or a lot of them Puerto Ricans, man, stick together. If they're not Latin Kings or Nietas, I mean, even if they ain't, they pretty much hang out with the Puerto Ricans, no matter where they're from. Do you know a CO named Casey Stephen from Big Sandy? Man, I ain't been in Big Sandy since, man. 2009, I think. You're the little babies. Man, they are the number ones on earth, man. I love them, bro. But, man, it's rough. It's rough. I can't wait till they can start, like, they want to wrestle me and stuff, I want them to try to wrestle me. I'll get on my knees and they're going to jump me. That's probably about 3 years old, right? Pick them up, body slam them, and not hard, man, not hard. Stop thinking like that, man. I'm not. We're just gonna wrestle, you know. When I was a kid, man, I used to wrestle all my uncles. My mom had 3 brothers. I used to wrestle the shit out of them. I used to be a WWF fan, Hulk Hogan, all that wild shit. I heard there was an incident with the DC and GDs in Florence before the lockup. I don't know, man. That's crazy. What can you tell me about the Indios from El Chuca and the Feds? I can't tell you nothing about them, bro. I don't know. I don't know them. I can't tell you nothing about them. Tell you about the Pisces. I'll tell you about them. I've been with a lot of Pisces, man. Everywhere I've been, pretty much. 3 is the best age. Stone Cold Steve Austin can't beat him. The best wrestler ever. We have people. We have the W. It ain't even the WWF anymore, right? I ain't watched that stuff since I was probably 10, 11 years old. I used to go carry bags at the grocery store whenever wrestling was coming. I'd start going to the grocery store about a month and a half before wrestling came. I'd be down there asking all the old ladies and stuff, "Can I carry your groceries to your car for $1?" And I made some good money, and that's how I always went to wrestling, man. I heard something happened in El Reno with the Bulldogs and Northerners. Someone wrote me something about El Reno today, or I seen something about that too. And blood and stand up because we want to come up. Hit that like button, man. 135 people, 61 people in here. I didn't even hit it yet. Let me see. Did I? Yeah, I must have hit it already. I want you guys to hit that like button, man. Baby leg Neff, 3, 4, 7, 10, 16, and a grandbaby, that's 1. I'm going to write down something. I want to write something down real quick, but I'm with you. Baby leg Neef. I'm a single father. Okay. What's the meaning of the baby leg though, man? Like that threw me off the first time I seen that. Like, why do you call yourself baby leg Neef? I want to know. Single father with all them kids, man. You're that dude, homie. You're that dude, man. The big boss, man. Give me the creeps. Yeah, 25,000 subscribers. We're almost there, man. When do you guys think we'll have it? By Sunday next week? Hey, Chad, what's the worst prison riot that you witnessed? I never witnessed a full-fledged prison riot against the cops. I seen the North Carolina dudes, man, when they got it in with the Virginia dudes and USP Lee. That was pretty wild, man. That was pretty serious. The Bloods fought the DC dudes in USP Lee over $1 over a dice game. The dude that used to run the dice game, he's from Las Vegas. I hit him up the other day too, man. I should hit him up again, see if I can get him to come on the show. I doubt he'll come on, but I can definitely try. Do the Barrio Aztecas get to walk the yard? It depends on where they go. It definitely depends on where they go. You know, I've been in prisons, man, where like when we were in Raybrook, if a Mexican dude came in, it was a Paisa jail, man. The Paisas would be on him right away. Hey, what's up, man? Come here, let me holler at you. They would take you in the cell, man, and make you take your clothes off. Strip you right on down to your boxers. Strip you right on down to your boxers and check your tattoos and all that, man. They might have you in your underwear, man, start beating you up. Tell me that ain't some crazy shit. How do the New Jersey cars move in the USP? New Jersey dudes were always, man, good dudes, man, everywhere I've been. I like the New Jersey dudes. A lot of New Jersey dudes were Bloods. If you're from Jersey, there's a Blood kid named Bandana. He almost started a riot with the Mexicans. I think I might have talked about this before. So I like Bandana, man, but he was a troublemaker. You know what I mean? He was definitely a troublemaker. Matthew Farino, I just got that, bro. Thank you. That's for a book. Send me your address so I can get it on there. Tapped in. Chad recently subscribed to Blood on the Razor Wire. Loving the content. Respect from New Zealand. Hey, Bob, man, we appreciate you, man. Glad to have you, man. Definitely glad to have you. Did I mess with any Pittsburgh cats? Yeah, man, I told you. I showed you guys the pictures last week, man. My boy was from, claimed Pittsburgh, but he was from, I forgot. It's right out of Pittsburgh. But yeah, man, I got along with a lot of them Pittsburgh cats. I dated a girl from Charlestown, and her wires were crossed. I can't imagine what you went through. The Southie kids and the townies were always into something. And then I found out the other day, I was asking people like, hey, man, I'm going to give you guys this story. Ronnie Divola. And someone was like, Chad, man, I'm sorry to tell you, man, Ronnie Divola passed away. So I knew in prison that Ronnie, he struggled with addiction, right? I don't know how he died, but if I had to guess, and I shouldn't be guessing about things like this, he got out of prison, man, and probably died getting high, man. So dude tells me he dies. I pull up Ronnie, man, and sure enough, he's in there. And, people have asked me, Joshua Rice, man, I appreciate you, bro. Just got that Joshua Rice hit us on the Cash App with the $10. Appreciate you. So Ronnie Divola was probably the toughest white dude. Chad, did you ever come across any California A's? California ABs, yeah. When I was in Big Sandy and a couple other places. Real ABs, man. Bam had the yard when I got to Big Sandy when I first got there. And my book talks about all the tension. Tyler, man, that's what's up. Appreciate you. I talk about this in the book where Stevie was, going nuts over the ABs having the yard. He's like, them dudes don't call no fucking shots for us. And he wanted to kill all the white gang members. And the dude was a nutcase, man. Birdman Drug Stories. I promised this dude I'm going to bring him on for an interview this week, man. I don't know if you guys have checked out his channel, but check out his channel. And Birdman, we're going to do it, right? I tell you, hit me up on Monday. I'm going to bring you on. I like to do stuff like that, man. Dudes that got a channel that's positive, trying to do some good things in their life. Why not promote them dudes, man? Why not get them some subscribers? There are people out there that don't want to do that for people, man. They get all mad and they take this shit personal. Man, I do this stuff because I care, man, honestly. And for real, it's therapeutic for me, man. It's therapeutic for a lot of you guys. People hit us up like, thank you, brother. We'll do that. Hey, Birdman, anyone that's watching, man, check this dude out tonight. Cool Mike, fucking Steve. Yeah, and then, I seen the TikTok thing. The dude was like, hey, man, check this out. The guy was like, hey, I'm the guy that, not Matt Damon. What's the other cat's name from Boston, man, in the movie The Town? That guy played me in the movie. Honestly, I think that Ben Affleck was playing Anthony Shea in the movie. I believe that was Anthony Shea because of the hockey stuff and all of that. I believe that was Anthony Shea. But to each their own. And Stevie Burke, the movie was loosely based off of armored car heist because that's what people do in Southie, right? In Charlestown, I mean. So it is what it is, man. Them dudes are armored car dudes. California love your channel. Man, we love getting dudes from the West Coast too, man. We appreciate you. Just subscribe to Birdman Drug Stories. Can't wait to watch his channel. How about the Sereno we had on the other day, the Southsider, man? Edward Williams with the big 10-piece, Keep Up the Faith. You too, bro. And there's something I definitely want to talk about tonight, which was the suicide thing too. But what about the Sereno the other day, man? Good dude, right? Intelligent. When that dude hit me up, I'm like, this dude's an intelligent dude. I'm talking to him. I'm like, yeah, definitely going to bring him on. So that was a good one. Yeah, I was with Anthony Shea, bro, for a long time. Many, many years. And when he first came to the jail, we had a little beef, and Ronnie Divola is the one that came to me. Because I had just read this book about Anthony Red Shea. And Marky Mark was supposed to play him in the movie. And I'm like, hey, is that the dude from the book? And he got mad. Like, what are you asking about me for? I'm like, man, for real, man. I was like, dude, I just thought you were this dude, man. But you know what? I was kind of like, man, fuck you. I had a bad attitude back then. But me and Anthony Shea, we ended up getting cool. And we had some incidents over there with the East Coast car where we had to do a couple things. You guys heard me tell you before. I did something you're not supposed to do in prison. I pretended I had a knife on me, man. And I didn't have a knife on me. But it was the only way I could get us out of the situation that we were in. I just got all crazy and aggressive, like, where they at? What's up? And I had to do that, man. Or else we were hit. We were going to get hit. And we made it out, man. Thank God. I think the real stories about the armored car heist done by crews from Southie and Townies are actually more interesting than fictionalized accounts. Yeah, man. People love the truth, right? For sure. People definitely love the truth, man. But, when you've been in prison with these guys, like you guys out here that don't know these people, but when you get in prison with them, you're like, damn, that's the dude? You're like, Anthony's brother died last week. Anthony is devastated. He's in Raybrook right now. Yeah. Ronnie Divola, definitely tough dude. Everyone in Boston area knows it. So, yeah. Damn, man. Anthony's brother died, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Something happened to his daughter, too, I think, right? Years ago. And those of you that don't know, Anthony only has one eye. The movie was also about Stevie Burke, too, right, bro? So Ronnie Divola, I'm going to tell you guys this story about Ronnie Divola. Ronnie Divola was a phenomenal basketball player, man. Loved the Boston Celtics. Sports guy. Struggled with addiction, man. His son died. Yeah, I knew it was either his son or his daughter. I remember talking to him about it. He used to clean up the yard, man, at night. That was his job. He'd walk around sweeping up all the cans and shit. Yes, it was about Stevie Burke. Stevie Burke's a real trash can, man, for real. Just tell you guys, he was a fucked up dude, man. Dude was just nuts. I read in my local paper, Catholic priest from Cleveland just killed himself in Allenwood. He was a priest? Yeah. He wasn't there 4 days, right? He had a sex offense on kids, man. He hung himself. John Reed, yeah. Anthony Jr. died around 2000. Sad, man. Sad that they lose their kids like that, right? He was a compound orderly at U.S. Police when I was there. All right, so Carlos, you had to be there when I was there, man. Because, or you came there right after me. Anthony was a good dude, man. Just, did you interview Robert Rosso? Yeah, of course. Many, many weeks ago, before he started his channel. Go check out his channel too, man, Convict Inc. I mean, that dude's been through it. He's got a lot of good stories, man, and real experience. You know what I mean? Like the stuff that he tells you guys is the truth. Was he a dangerous dude in the feds? Yeah, he could be. He's a DWB member back then. Dangerous. He was about that business if he had to be. So you guys that tuned in know. Russ DeNovo was with Stevie Burke in Beaumont. Stevie moved Russ, had the ticket for 8 years. Yeah, he's a nutcase, bro. Trust me. We're looking forward to reading your book, Chad. Okay. Larry Costello's in the Dedham House of Corrections in Mass. I spent time with Larry Costello too, man. I mean, some people say bad things about Larry, but I don't know. You know what I mean? But let me tell you something about Larry. One of the craziest. There's Boston people in here tonight, so we'll talk about some Boston guys. I'm going to quit reading these for a second and tell you guys we're going to talk about Larry too. Ronnie Divola. Someone asked me, who was the toughest dude you ever been in prison with? Without a weapon, hands down, Ronnie Divola. Heavy set, doesn't you guys want to see a picture of Ronnie? Let's put a face to it, all right? Ronnie Divola. I'm going to pull him up real quick so you guys can see his Facebook page. Little heavy set. You would think like maybe he can't fight, but he was a fighter, man. Ronnie was an amateur fighter back then, so definitely, man. Damn, man, it's sad to even. Oh, there's a picture with him and Anthony Shea. So you guys that don't know who Anthony Shea is, that's Anthony, the little skinny guy. This is in USP Lee when we were there. I know that shirt anywhere because that was the shirt that he wore every day. And this was Ronnie, man. Rest in peace to Ronnie Divola, man. Toughest dude I ever met in prison. There you go. So we're on the basketball court, and there's this dude there, man, named Whitey, and he's smart mouth, man. He's from Las Vegas, acting like he's tough. You know what I mean? And for real, man, he was a big dude. And I don't like this dude. We play ball with him every day, and he was a good ball player, but smart mouth, act like he was a gang member. I don't know what he was for real. Act like he was a skinhead. But I despise this dude, man. And him and Ronnie are beefing on the basketball court. And honestly, man, I'm like, Ronnie, man, I'm going to come over there and help you. We're going to fuck this dude up. Because I didn't think Ronnie could whoop him, man. I'm going to be honest with you. And keeping it real with you, I didn't know if I could whoop him either one-on-one. You know what I mean? In my mind, I'm like, I would never tell him that. I was like, this dude's a pretty big dude, ball player, you know, strong as an ox. And Ronnie's like, don't worry about me. You know, Boston accent, don't worry about me, kid. I got it. I'm gonna smash this fucking dude when I get back. I'm like, all right, man. You sure? And really, I didn't want it to go like that, man. I wanted to go back with him. And Ronnie Selly was Mickey Ward's nephew, Shane. Shane, if you're watching, man, hit me up. I deleted the email somehow, and I want to get in contact with you and bring you on the show. Mickey Ward, the Irish fighter from Lowell, Mass. So I'm like, yo, man, make sure he's all right, bro. You guys are going to have to, you know. And Shane's like, don't worry about it. You don't know Ronnie. I know Ronnie. So they go back, man, and Ronnie beat this dude to death, man. He didn't kill him, but split both of his eyes open, split his forehead open, 2 black eyes. Like Ronnie beat this kid to death, man. I couldn't believe it. And that's when I knew that Ronnie was the real deal. But before that, I was like, damn, he's a little chubby. He's older. I don't want nothing bad to happen to him. But he went back there and destroyed the dude. So that's the story on Ronnie Divola, man. Rest in peace. You know, I'm going to tell you guys something, man. You meet dudes in prison. And sometimes these dudes, man, become your family, man, you know. And I told you guys before, I'm not fascinated by people like, oh, that guy's this guy and that guy's this guy. And I'm like, who gives a shit? But I can honestly say, man, that I know Johnny and Tommy Muse. We were in you guys want to hear a story? We're doing Boston stories tonight. I didn't know this was going to happen, but this is what we're going to do. Definitely got a story on them cats, the two brothers. So anyway, they had a bunch of time too. So anyway, man, I'm man enough to say, man, like I looked up to Ronnie Divola, man. Like I love that dude, man, and it hurt my feelings to find out that he passed away. Like I had a lot of love for Ronnie, man. Good dude, always cared about us, always cared about the car. Shit, sad, man. When I seen that shit the other day, when dude wrote that to me, I was like, damn, man. Chad, you ever heard of Ronnie Legg or Sir Sonic, a Houston from Texas that went to the feds? Nah, bro. You spent more time with them dudes than family. Yeah, them dudes become your family, man. Even with Anthony Shea, man. Even with Anthony Shea, I'm just like, dude, we're doing whatever. And, you know, he was on that real Boston shit. You know what I'm saying? Malachi's in the house. What's up, bro? He was on that real Boston hard type tough shit. So it's all good, man. So anyway, Larry Costello. You want to talk about one of the craziest dudes you'll ever meet? That's Larry Costello. This dude's on the compound. He used to tell the cops, man, you know, I don't want people to be offended when I'm telling you what he used to tell the cops. He would always tell the cops, like if he got in a beef with the cops, he used to do tickets. He'd be running the ticket for everyone. That was his hustle in jail. He'd make money running tickets. He'd book the tickets in the unit on Sunday. He might make $200-300 on a Sunday just booking tickets. And then they would pay him to deliver the tickets because his job was the compound. He could walk everywhere. But then the cops started catching on to him. They knew he was handing out tickets. They start harassing him, take the tickets. And he'd tell him, you know what? Let me tell you something. Go fuck your mother. He would always tell him that shit. And I don't approve of that, right? But just the way he would say it, he'd be like pointing at the cops, telling them, you know, I got a life sentence. And really, he was going home in like 2 years. He had done a bunch of time. But Larry Costello, man, he gave me this folder that Anthony Shea gave him. I probably brought it home from prison, too. I'm going to look for it. Jackie Shea died. Stevie's still in Charlestown. Okay. So anyway, he had gave me an Irish folder that Anthony Shea had gave him years earlier. And when he was going home, I remember him telling me, man, don't give up, man. Keep fighting, man. You're going to get out of here. And I had just lost my appeal right around that time. And that had to be one of the lowest points of my life, man. When that appeal came back, I was crushed, man. It was kind of like, that was it, man. That was the seal on my fate. They sealed my fate when they denied the appeal. But then, you guys know, the Trump administration came in. They passed the First Step Act. Before that, Obama was doing all these clemencies. So the clemency gave me a bunch of hope. That didn't end up working out for me. Trump comes in. The Trump administration changes the law, passed the First Step Act, and here I am now. If it wasn't for them, I'd be still sitting in prison. Johnny Muse. There was an issue with them, with this dude named Rico. He's from Brooklyn. He was Billy Brymer was a good dude, but nuts. I just did Billy Brymer's 3582 compassionate release motion. Billy Brymer's he's in USP Lee, and he's in bad condition, man. So you guys that know Billy, man, he's not doing great. He's got some medical issues. But I just did all his compassionate release stuff for him. He filed what I wrote. Then the lawyer came in and filed a supplement and did the reply. But man, Billy Brymer too, man, good dude. Crazier than hell, but good dude. And I look out for the homies, man. You ever cross paths with Ryan and Tommy Vargas? No, but I know who Ryan is. Ryan came to Big Sandy right after I left. And him and Dennis, I think, were beefing a little bit. Johnny Muse and his brother, I think they used to have a ticket over there, man. There was an issue with Whitey. Did the white guys give the white guy from DC a hard time for running with DC, or did he run with the whites? Man, I want to bring him on here, man, because he's a good dude, man. He was my celly. And I'll let him tell his story. I don't want to tell it. I want him to come on, and hopefully we're going to get him on here. Tim, little white dude. Yeah, some white dudes didn't like him. Some white dudes, man, he was in both cars. Is that crazy? It's my boy, though, man. He's a good little dude, man. He went through a lot of shit in his life. I'd like to get him on there. There's white boys from D.C. Yeah, there's some. Not many, but there are some. But the little dude had a real good friend, man, that did like a bunch of time. He was a D.C. dude that stabbed a couple Crips. Dude named Love. And Love used to look out for Tim, man. Like, that was his dude, man. That was his buddy. But, yeah. Tim was, man, he was. And let me tell you something. He's a little skinny white kid, man. He had a son, man, and I'll let him come on and talk about that. But he had a son with a black chick, and he loved his son with all his heart, man. With all his heart. He used to have little pictures of him. He'd be bigger than him. They'd be on a visit. There used to be this country music song that used to come on. Tim, if you're watching this, the song used to be like, listen, I'm not a singer, man. Let me tell it. I'd be on The Voice though. It was a song like "He's My Little Buckaroo." It was a country music song. He used to love that song. Like that was his song for his son, man. But I'm trying to get him on here, so I don't want to talk too much. I'll let him come on and tell his story. You know what I mean? I bring a lot of dudes on that I know, man. Like spend a lot of time in there. I know a lot of people, so that way it's authentic, man. It's not like, hey, I don't know this dude, but we're bringing them on. I mean, we bring guys on like that we don't know, that we talk to or whatever, reach out, because I feel like everybody's got a story to tell. Maybe everybody's not straight up, but it is what it is, man. We've all been through it though, right? We've all been through turmoil. People are on this channel because you've been through something, man. You've been through something. And maybe the channel helps you out. You're talking about that song called "I've Been Watching You." I think it's Rodney Atkins. I think maybe that's it. It makes me smile to think about him when he used to sing that song. This white kid from D.C. singing country music songs. You ever run into John Willis, the white dude from Boston who joined the Chinese mob? Yes. I was in the hole with that dude. He speaks fluent Chinese. He's got a book called The White Devil. Is that him? We were in the hole somewhere together. Well, we were in the hole in Lexington when I was supposed to get out, and I didn't get out, and I went crazy. Yeah, I was with him. He speaks fluent Chinese. Big dude, stocky. I never saw the rapper BG in the Feds, man. Come on, man. I was with the dude from the Lost Boys. I did Russell Simmons' his adopted son's case. I'm going to keep it real with you guys, man. We got a bad decision the other day on that case. So we're probably going to do something for him on clemency and try to get people to write letters, man, if you guys are willing to support us. But yeah, I did Russell Simmons' son's case, won a hearing on his 2255. He went back to court. They gave him a lawyer. I can't go in there and argue the cases, man, but I got him back into court. He's his adopted son. He was on that Run's house and all that stuff. His name's Jinx, Jinx, the Juvie. Check him out. He's got Facebook and all that stuff. Birdman Drug Stories. How many years did you do this last time? Me? I did 17 years, 5 months, 21 days. Travis Smith, the Lost Boys. It was a music group. He was like their hype man, I think. It's so sad we have so many young DC guys getting an asshole full of time. I do have a DC guy that I helped, man. Damn, I hit the wrong button. I don't know what I did. Who was the biggest plug, like Mexicans and Colombians? I was with the Felix Arellano brothers, man. I was with the doctor. So you guys that are Spanish that are tuning in, Mexicans, I was with the doctor. The doctor was with us in FCI Raybrook. And then I was with the Colombian dude that used to fly the plane for somebody, man. For one of them big Colombian cartel dudes. He was in my unit in Coleman. You know Mike Miller from Portland, Oregon, stabbed HA about 15 times at Victorville. I don't know Mike Miller, man. Travis Smith, rap group, no way. Did you ever run into Fox from the MA? Yes, 100%. I was with Fox when they brought Fox. We'll talk a little bit about the Serenos and the Southsiders. Like, someone made a comment like, the story you told ain't true about we're in the wreck cage and there's dude, like I told you guys about the DC Jamaican kid, the dude pulled a knife out of his hair. We were all in the hole together after that, right? And he had a kite that he wanted to pass down to one of his homeboys. So the dude was in the wreck cage with Fox. And I'm going to tell you how Fox and all them came to USP Lee. So he's in the wreck cage. He's like, he's like, hey, brother, you do me a favor? And the Sereno did walk over and he said, what's up? He said, I need to pass this kite. He said, look, check this out. I'm going to pass the kite for you out of respect because we're locked down here. He said, but don't call me brother, man. I'm not your brother, Holmes. Like, he told him that. I mean, just straight up. Yeah, I watched that. I witnessed it. I was in the cage next to him. Good news is, though, kids and I found a new place to move to. That's what's up. Finally out of this shit, rolling into something actually decent. That's what's up, Myron. I'm happy for you, man. So how did Fox end up in USP Lee? We had a warden over there named O'Brien, right? The doctor didn't. I can tell you that. I don't know about the other brother, but the doctor didn't. The doctor had 15. The one brother had 25. That's the brother you're talking about. And then the older brother had life, right? And he's in the ADX, I believe. So anyway, the warden leaves, right? Warden O'Brien leaves USP Lee and he goes to USP Hazleton. While he's on his way to USP Hazleton, he tells the BOP, do the DC Blacks and Be More Car get along? Yes, for the most part, yes. He tells them, look, I don't want no Southsiders on my yard. I'm going to USP Hazleton. I'm going to run this place. I'm going to fix it. But I want all the Serenos, all the Mexican Mafia dudes off my yard. So they take all them dudes off the yard back then. They bring Fox from Big Sandy. And when they bring Fox, they bring like 40 of his soldiers with them. And they put them all in the hole in USP Lee. And they come down there and they're like, look, man, we're going to let you out. And we're going to let you out with like 2 of your dudes or 4 of your dudes. So they didn't send him out there alone. So they let him out in the first 2 or 4 guys. I want to say it was 2. It might have been 4. And they let them out. And they call him up and say, man, where do you want tables at? And he's like, I want tables over here in the yard. Boom, boom. This is our section. This is the section we want. They wouldn't put tables in there for them dudes. In the chow hall, they put tables in there for them dudes at the chow hall. Scott Highlander looking close to the 25,000 target. 25,000, we're giving away $2,500, man. It's not my money, it's your money. I shouldn't keep it. It belongs to you. You helped build the channel. We're giving it away. So that's how Fox ended up coming there. And then they started letting, the dudes out and stuff like that. So Adam O'Connor, much respect, Chad. Have you ever encountered any Texas Mexican mafia in the feds? I did, man. A dude in my unit named Emmett. I heard that he died, that he went home and got killed, or he overdosed or got killed. I was with Emmett, man, in USP Lee when they stabbed him, bro, and they almost killed him. They stabbed the shit out of him in the step-down program. Did the Serenos have the highest numbers in all USPs you were at? No. They were the most serious, though. The Paisas, man. The places I've been, the Paisas, bro. In Big Sandy, yes, the Serenos were the most, but USP Lee, Paisas. USP Coleman, Paisas. FMC Lexington, Paisas. Raybrook. Man, Raybrook, man, had probably, we ended up getting our numbers down to like 900 people. There were probably 400 Paisas. About 15 MS-13 dudes. I got along good with them. And probably 15 Serenos, man. Got along real good with them. One of my best friends in life, man, is a Southsider named Spanky. We started out in Big Sandy together. We were in the same unit. And years later, we ended up in Raybrook together. He did a bunch of the tattoos on my back. For those of you that haven't seen my back's like blasted out. So you remember so many stories. I've been out for about 10 years and forgot about a lot of stuff. Seems like a blur. Was at USP Pollock. Man, I'm kind of a dude that, like, my wife would tell you, I got the memory of a elephant, bro. And I pay attention, man, to my surroundings. And that's not a knock on you, but I pay attention to people, man, and what's going on, man. My life was on the line every day in there. At least that's how I felt. Fox got out and ended up on the list, bro. He's my uncle. Oh, yeah? I didn't know that. On the list, huh? I thought he ended up catching a life bid or something, homie. 200 in the house. Let's turn it up, fam. He was heavy set, too, man. Your uncle was heavy set, but he'd be out there doing them burpees, bro. Where do the Norteños go if Serenos run everything? Okay, so I'll give you an example. At USP, at Big Sandy, the Norteños were there. That was their yard. And they ended up getting into it with the ABs, with Bam and all them dudes, and they got transferred out. And after they got transferred out, then they started bringing in Southsiders over there by the busload. USP Lee, the Norteños were there. Southsiders weren't there. And what happened was they ended up stabbing that Fresno Bulldog, Herman. His first name was Herman. So he lived in the cell next to me. They stab him. The warden takes them all. There's 20 of them. Takes all the Norteños off the yard, man. Dude named Boxer, Pelone. His real last name was Bradley. He was involved in something where dude got shot from the gun tower in Coleman. But then once they took all them dudes off the compound, the warden left about 4 months later, and they started bringing all the Southsiders there. So there's certain yards that people can walk and others can't, man. And that's what they do. Just like now. You had that thing happen in Texas, depending on who it was from. They got a national lockdown. What do you think they're doing? They're moving people out of jails. Dudes are getting packed up right now like, fuck, man. Damn, I've been here 8 years, man. I got a good job. Damn, man, you're going to transfer me? Pack it up. You're out of here. And they might be moving all them dudes over to Beaumont and now moving all the MS-13 dudes over to USP Lee or wherever they're going to send them, wherever they can walk, depending on who the beef's with. That's just an example. They do that shit, man. I seen them do it, man, where dude, I should probably do a story on this, like its own episode. Maybe I will. But dude punched the shit out of the cop in my unit in USP Coleman. He told the cop, he hit the cop, man. He's like, you want to act like an inmate, motherfucker? He started beating him up. This was a crazy dude. And that night, dude, like the cops were like balls to the wall, man. Locked us down. You ever locked up with any of the New York guys, Supreme, Pappy Mason, and Prince? I was with Prince. If that's the Miller you're talking about, yeah, Prince used to make pizzas, man. I was with Prince. Preem came to USP Lee after I left. I was at Atlanta when Fox was going to Lee County from Big Sandy. Fox was a serious dude. Pistoleros. I was in a cell with one of them dudes in transit. They had stabbed the shit out of him. Much respect, Chad was in Allenwood USP when Jimmy Mack did that to them. DWB was in the gym when it happened. Wow. He also did some nice art on my co-defendant. Tip, Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack, man, dead. Can you believe that, man? Can you believe that? That man did all that time, man. And his story ended like that. 206 people in the house. Hit that like, 144 likes. Get that like up. Malachi, you hit that like button yet, man? 208, hit that like button. Signing in from Texas. My boy is jumping as we speak. I can't wait for my little kids, man, to be in the jumper and all that good stuff. Actually, do 211 burpees in 11 minutes as a warm-up before the workout. For the 211 crew, 211 in 11 minutes is good. That's good money. Rest in peace, Jimmy Mack. He was up skateboarding in the clouds. Man, I really hope that he is, man. I hope he's up there, man. He can see us right now, man. Who would have ever thought that me and Jimmy Mack would be friends, right? We got cool, man. We got close, man. Jimmy Mack was a good dude, man. He had a lot of issues, man. And, you know, the problem is this, man. He ever had any encounters with the Aryan Circle from Texas? Yeah, I got a dude that hit me up, man, that we were going to possibly do an interview. I've been procrastinating because I tell you I've been super busy. I hope he's not mad at me, which he probably is. I was with Bones, man, USP, Big Sandy. Bones was the big homie, right? I was also with AC Chuck. After he left Big Sandy, he came to Raybrook. Checked in over there at Big Sandy and came to Raybrook, and he did some bullshit over there. Robbed a bunch of white dudes and then took off. So, yeah, I don't want the show to be that, man. We're not going to talk bad about people, man. So anyone that I said, I apologize, man. That's not what it's about, man. We're not in prison politics no more. You know what I'm saying? No more prison politics. Why is it at USP Allen with the New York car ran with Connecticut, but in Raybrook, Boston ran with us? Everywhere I've been, bro, pretty much the Connecticut dudes run with New York dudes. Boston dudes, too. They usually kind of have a little alliance, you know? Really wish Jimmy would have been able to write his book, Fly High. Me too, man. But, you know, that's the thing about Jimmy, man, that, you know, a lot of you guys don't know. Jimmy was like a little kid, man. I had to be like his, you know, he was a gangster. Don't get it twisted. But it was kind of like I had to be his dad, man. Like he'd come to me like, Chad, man, when he'd do something wrong and stuff. I was like, dude, like, what's up, man? You all right? Even out here, man, I took good care of Jimmy Mack, something you guys don't know. But I did, man. I promise you, I looked out for him hard. Made sure he had food, sent him money, take care of himself. I did that shit because I wanted to, man. You ever listen to a guy named Ryan Leone? He has several videos regarding the BOP as a best-selling author. I know who he is. He is a good writer, man. And I hope he's doing good. Hope he's doing good right now. Country, I had to do the 2,500 burpees as a punishment one time. It took me all 3 day halls in our rec hour to get them done. Raybrook is upstate New York. Is that where Mike, the situation was at? I don't know where I know he was in Otisville. Raybrook's in Raybrook, New York, Lake Placid, in that area. Them dudes at the halfway house should be ashamed. They should thank God Jimmy Mack didn't give them all a beating. I'm glad he didn't make a prison knife and start stabbing them. Where can I order a shirt? freedomfighterspc@gmail.com. Do you know Pepe from La Mirada? No, I don't. I'm going to bring one of my homeboys out here, man, Jimmy Thompson. Jimmy, I know you're watching, man. I don't know if you know how to work the phone and comment, but I want to bring Jimmy on, man. White dude, did a bunch of time in Victorville, years, many, many years in Victorville. Learned to speak Spanish. I want to bring him on. He speaks Spanish, man. He can speak a little Spanish, and that was from being in prison. He said he had to learn in order to communicate with people. You been locked up with anyone from Philly? Yeah, a lot of Philly dudes. It's all good, man. Did you meet Skinny Sug from Baltimore who made the Stop Snitching DVD? No, but I know who he is. You know who I was with, man? I was with that kid. I think I might have mentioned this before. Remember the kid when they had the Freddie Gray thing happen? I was with that kid that lit like the Walmarts and shit on fire. Got like 6 or 7 years. He was in there, man. He was messed up, didn't have no money. He was the candy man. He'd go around selling candy to people. He used to make his own little homemade suckers and on like little Q-tip sticks. But he was a hustler, man. He went out there and hustled, man. Country, I love the dip and pull up bar. So anyway, man, listen. That Southsider video the other day, we talked about that. Talked a little bit about the Serranos and MS-13 or whoever it is. No one really knows. And some dude wrote me a comment like, man, you're 100% wrong. And I'm like, I'm not wrong, bro. And the reason I'm not wrong is because I put Southsiders MS-13 with question marks, and I also said in the video, like, I don't know. I'm just reading what the news media put out. I did have a client over there that had a cell phone, and I reached out to him and didn't hear back. So I'm just assuming that his cell phone's probably hidden outside the cell somewhere, because I was definitely trying to find out for you guys to find out what really happened. You had Big Sandy and something with the Latin Kings? Not when I was there, David. Waiting for one of my DC Black homies to come on the show. And Christopher, man, I'm waiting for one of them too, man. And I know a couple dudes. We helped the kid get out. He did like 20-something years, and I'm hoping that he'll reach out to me. He used to write me all the time. So, and I posted his stuff. Remember, I posted that Corlink's email where he said, "Hey, Chad, man, thank you for everything you've done for me." So, I'm trying, man. I'm going to need a book. Bought one off of Amazon Kindle, but since y'all don't get much from that, I'm going to order the paperback. Well, we definitely appreciate you, man. You know about Michael Dowd, the dirty cop that has a Netflix doc? No. Who you know from Ontario? Canada? Not many. Danny F. Charlie Carnegie. I was with Charlie, man. I was with Charlie in Brooklyn, MDC Brooklyn, in transit in 2008. Was it 2000? Yeah, March 2008. Do you remember when they all were arrested and he was down there? He started shaving all the hair. He kept growing a beard. He wouldn't shave and all that stuff. I was with Silent Dom, Angelo Ruggiero, the brother. I was with all them guys in Brooklyn, man. But yeah, I like Charlie, man. I had all that time. And Charlie was like, "They gave you all that time, huh, kid?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." I was still hurting, man. Charles is at Kane. I left last year. Yeah, I like Charlie, man. Charlie was a good dude, man. I mean, some people get mad at me when I'm like, "Hey, this dude was a good dude." I only know these dudes like from prison. And my interactions with them in prison, they were good dudes in prison. When I get a book, can you sign it? 100%, man. You buy a book from us, we sign it. All books are signed. $25. Signed with a personal message, man. And that covers the 038 in the house. That covers the postage and handling and everything. So a lot of you guys didn't say nothing about the federal judge coming on. I wanted to make sure you guys were cool with it, man. I thought that'd be a good interview. And this judge has done some phenomenal things. And he's helping Leonard Pelletier get out of prison, hopefully. Chad, you ever do any time with anybody from Duluth, Minnesota? Not really, man. I know there's some Native Americans from around there that I've been with in transit, but not really. Danny F., what was he like? Chad's got to go. Had good times in Raybrook. What about North Carolina, guys? Of course, man. One of my best friends in the world is from North Carolina. Met him in prison. Go check him out. Cedric, Cedric. Last name, Dean, Dean. Charlotte, North Carolina. That man taught me how to get out of prison. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. Was USP Thompson open when you were in? Yes, they were both open, Yazoo and Thompson. But I've never been to either place. But I have numerous clients in Yazoo right now. I have a good friend there also. Joseph Rice from Charlotte. Yes, he's from Charlotte, North Carolina, man. One of my best friends in the whole wide world. God bless his grandmother. His grandmother did pass away last night, man. And you know what, man? Those are people who are like true believers in Christ. So let me see. I'm going to show you guys Cedric. You want to talk about a dude that did everything he said he was going to do when he got out of prison? This is Cedric, man, so you guys can see him if you catch his Facebook. That's Cedric, man. He just put together a transition emergency housing in Charlotte. He's on the news all the time down there. Does all kinds of stuff for kids. One of the best dudes I ever met in my life, man. Smartest dudes I ever met. So, but it is what it is, man. You guys check him out. We're at 59 minutes, man. I'm going to close it in an hour. I hope you guys don't get mad at me. My voice is a little scratchy. I've been guzzling water. So, it's all good, man. We'll be back at you tomorrow. I sent the video over to the editor. I do have an editor. I don't want you guys to think that I'm editing. I gave it a shot. It didn't work out. Did not work out. But, we're getting better. We're getting better. Definitely appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate all of you. I don't know exactly how many subs we got, but we're almost there, man. And when we get there, man, we're going to set another milestone. And when we hit that milestone, we're going to do the right thing. I don't know what we're going to do yet, man. Maybe we might have some really nice giveaway where people have to Maybe write a essay, man. You have to put in some work. And then when I send you guys these books, I'm gonna shoot you the stickers with the QR codes. Put them on your little whatchamacallit, man, your gas pumps and stuff for me. Let's pump the channel, man. It's not my channel, it's our channel. I got nothing but love for you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. I enjoy doing this. That's why we do it, man. And the better we get, the more we'll do, man. You know what I mean? 50,000, give away 5,000. Probably gonna do something like that. We got some plans. David Bernard, what up? That would be a different side we haven't heard on the channel. Are you giving away any signed books tonight? David, man, I did, bro. I gave away 4 books tonight. Sunday nights, man, at 7, man. Be here, man. We do all kinds of nice things. But you know what, man? That would be sad. So check this out, David. You want a book? Last book tonight. We're going to give away 5. Email me. You got a book. There you go. You get a signed book, David. Send me your email me, freedomfighterspc@gmail.com. We're going to shoot him a book too. Listen, man, nothing but love and respect for all of you guys. I'm going to close the show tonight. Got a good one tomorrow. And we're going to keep moving. We're going to keep putting things together. I got a video I've been working on right now. It's going to be just me talking. I hope you guys like that one. Everyone wants a cooking video. I've been faking. I apologize. I feel like I lied to you guys because I should have been did it. I bought everything, man, and just didn't do it. I'm going to carry my green screen up there in my kitchen and put a kitchen behind it, put a microwave on it, and we're going to go ahead and do some real prison cooking at federal style, all right? So listen, man, with respect, we're going to hit that like 190, 187 people, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow with respect. Until tomorrow, man, we're out. Blood on the razor wire.